Oh, a couple of crazy coots. We are. And go live. It should click right there. We are. See, look, you're live. We are alive.
No, that's when we were.
See, no, this is it. That's Instagram.
I know, but that was before.
There we are now.
Here we are.
There you go. Okay. Follower. Highlights. Cool. And we are playing with the world. Good evening. We're a little bit early. We should have some people joining us.
I hope we do.
And if not, we'll entertain ourselves. We've been doing that. We've been doing that for a while.
Yes.
Haven't we? Yeah. You know, and so what we do in this little segment in the Feel Great Squares is a kind of a game of question, answer, entertainment, scores, and points. And we'll see if our 3-time world, international, planetary champions, undefeated, make it tonight. That's Claudia and Jaime. Now, they are undefeated. Undefeated. They've never lost. They're indisputable. They are champions. They are the mecca of the couple on this game. But we like to have this show as a opportunity to ask questions. So if you have any questions, please send a chat, send us a comment about what it's like, what we use, what we do, what our results are, who was skeptical, who's been frustrated, what struggles have we had, or you might think about, or have you had, looking at improving your metabolic health. Now, what's metabolic health? Well, that's about your whole energy system. That's like, you probably never even had that in school.
What?
Metabolic. Did you even have the word metabolic? I didn't think so.
Nope.
I mean, when you were in school, were you writing on papyrus or chiseling?
No, I was writing on a stone tablet.
Yeah, well, you're lucky to have a tablet. But yeah, we actually were making our own paper. That's kind of what it is. Look at here. Who's coming on? I see somebody.
Oh, I am.
Hey there.
Hey, how are you?
Look at
How are
that.
you?
Who is this 12-year-old?
I know, right?
Holy cannoli.
I was just trying to count today because I turned 50 this year.
Oh.
So, yeah. So after our 25th anniversary here at the end of February, there's like
nice.
50 days between that day and my birthday.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, woohoo. But I enjoy aging backwards.
You could put like 4 of you in that sweater you got.
I know. This is like extra large, but it's like your comfy, cozy,
Yeah.
get stuff done kind of day. It's my last Thursday out of the office. I'm switching to Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
So, and my husband's out of town for work. So like, I've been on like a 48-hour fast right now.
Okay.
Yep, 48. So like, I'm just like firing on all cylinders.
There you go.
So I'm getting a lot done. So like,
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing that people think if they were fast, they're gonna die?
Well, I used to think that I needed to eat before I would work out, right? So there's times where it's like, oh, I haven't ate yet, like I can't go work out. Like it was just kind of a excuse, if you will, or thought I was gonna pass out. But yeah, no, like I lifted weights this morning and I've been on the go and sat down for a few minutes to post, but yeah. No.
Oh, you see patients all day, don't you?
Yeah, Not today. I saw 2 this morning, but yeah.
Who
No.
today?
They just popped in because I was at the office to do our call. That's how it
Okay.
works. They see my car and they're like, "Oh, her."
So we can come see the great doc, right? So
She's
what's the
there,
weather?
let's go.
How cold it is you? Are you like a degree colder than we are here?
It was 11 this morning when I looked.
Yeah, it was about that here.
Yeah.
6
I was-
right now. We're at
I
6.
was over towards the quads, or I was down towards Peoria, and it was 10.
I get on
Yeah.
the call every morning with Dr. Joanne before we get on our call. And she's
Uh-huh.
like, "Oh my God, it's so cold." I'm like, "Shut up." It's like
Where's she
70
at?
out there. She's out in
Oh.
California, just north of Disneyland. I'm like, "Stop it."
Yeah,
It's
really.
like -2 here with the wind chill.
I know.
Like, cold is
How's
not your
she?
thing.
Well, how's she doing? How's she
Good.
doing?
She got to see her daughter over Christmas. Her daughter's in grad school, so she doesn't get to see her as often. She
Okay.
got to spend a few weeks with her and have some fun there. So yeah.
Where did she go to grad school at?
She's going to grad school on the East Coast. I
That's
forget
what
where.
I thought.
Yeah, she's doing some mathematics stuff. So
Oh,
it's crazy.
math-
My middle son's doing mathematics as well, and like I don't know how many more math classes there even is available. Like that's all he's done is math. I'm like, what more can you learn in math?
Yeah. Once you get all the numbers down, then all you do is screw around with them and make them bigger, smaller.
I feel like it's like writing a paper at this point because it's XYZ and all that theory stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, and now we've got chat. So what you do is your math to check what chat
I
comes
haven't
up,
tried that in chat.
or whatever. So are you a chat girl, or are you what Copilot or Gemini or
I'm an Aries.
what?
Gemini. No,
Oh,
I don't.
Gemini.
Oh, I said Aries because it sounded like horoscope. No, I do chat, just the basic. I tried looking at chat AI something. It was like way more than I could even comprehend in 3 days to look at it. So
Okay.
like there was so much. It was crazy.
Yeah. I was using Copilot. I still do, but I'm really working and having a lot of fun with Gemini. And I was in the car today, and I'm having a conversation with it. You know, literally just I'm not having to type anything. It's like, hey, well, let's.
Oh, okay. So you can actually,
yeah. And Carrie likes Copilot. I think Copilot's cool. And Nikki goes, whoop, 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 group.
Oh,
Nikki, get on here. I sent you a link. But yeah, I know that it was just amazing. And then it's like I asked it a question, and so now we're just bantering back and forth. So it's all hands free.
Okay.
And
I know
so,
you always find some good stuff to like play with and figure like this whole social media world out.
Yeah. And now were you doing this one today? Were you doing a video?
I did that yesterday when I got it finally.
Yeah. It just came today.
Mine was supposed to come today, but it magically came yesterday. So yeah.
See, that's because you got it before I did. That's why.
Yeah.
That was mine.
Yeah.
I had it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice in the morning when hot,
Yeah. So I found that I filled it up yesterday because of what I was hearing, like halfway between the fiber and the tea.
Yeah.
Just that much water. And then I heated it up. It tasted like a Thin Mint. That's why I did, because I had a box of Thin Mint still.
Yeah.
From my niece who sells it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, Joy, you can change your order. You can order other than your subscription, but you can add stuff to your order. You can change it from subscription to subscription.
Mm-hmm.
You can do all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, you can put it. Yeah, there's that new 3X available now too.
Yeah.
What's
where
that?
you can do the stronghold, which is new for your muscles, signal, which is your electrolyte, and then you can add a tea in. So that decaf mint chocolate brownies there.
So I am going to try now. Nikki, have you had your minty chocolate latte thing yet?
No, guys, I just ordered it yesterday, so I'm still waiting.
Oh,
you didn't get the pre-order.
It took, I did a pre-order and it took almost an hour.
Oh, we overloaded the system because we all wanted it.
I've now pushed this reset 4 times. I am not going to be denied.
Yeah, I was in bed that night and I wasn't going to get out of bed to go order it. And then, of course, the next day I was like, I figured it'd be gone. There wasn't that many, but yeah. Yeah. There you go. You got to carry the.
I'm still savoring my cans from convention.
Oh, that's from the convention one?
Yeah. Well, they sold it out at the Method in December. And so Dr. Jan was kind enough to take it back in her car and ship it to me.
Yeah, they did take you out. I saw that load going out the door.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Yeah, that was mine.
Yes. Well, we did. The mango is the old. I haven't gotten my new stronghold yet.
Oh,
the old was pineapple.
Yeah.
The old is a pineapple. So I haven't had the mango yet.
Oh, it was really good. So before I started my fast on Tuesday night, I made sure I had salad. Sorry, gotta let the dogs out. Salad, chicken, steak, but I wanted something a little sweet, so I did the stronghold. That's kind of satisfy me, and I've been good to go since Tuesday night.
So this segment of our show, the Feel Great Squares, is brought to you by the mint chocolate brownie. Now, it comes in these wonderful packets, and we're going to try it up right now.
Is it hot?
Ooh.
It'll be kind of warm. I mean, just. Now I went up a little bit higher than I might, but I pre-measured this here cup. See,
gotcha.
And I thought about taking the whipper blender and doing it in here, but if I do the whipper blender, I don't know what your guys' experience is, but if I go in a short thing like this with the whipper blender, I am painting the room. I don't know. What about you, Nikki? Are you a painter? I mean, I just go splatter. I
just use the handheld one, but you have to like turn it off, turn it on so it doesn't go crazy. But are you just trying the chocolate for the first time, George?
Yeah.
You just got it.
So the only thing I heard a few people say they loved it hot, and then I did hear a few people say a little less water than like the regular.
That's what I did. I put it between the tea and the fiber line.
And what I did, being I'm just the kind of guy that thinks like that, I put the water in the cup to see how much water I wanted, warmed that up, put it in here so I could shake the heck out of it, and now I'm going to transfer it back. I just like dirty dishes. I don't know.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Well, we put these in the dishwasher because I tell my husband all the time, especially if you put fiber in here, you can't wash them very well unless you have a baby bottle washer.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So I'm going to try this.
I wish I could try it with you guys. I'll pretend.
I will do smell vision. Here you go. Smell vision.
I had mine this morning and it was very good. Very good.
Did you try it? Good.
I don't know whether I would like it. I drank the regular lemon in my afternoon. I don't know if I would like that twice a day. Maybe at night when you want to settle down and just, relax. Probably good then, but I don't think I'd want it for the afternoon.
It's like a thin mint. It really is. More like a thin mint. It's not,
without the guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it says mint chocolate brownie. Now, I'm a brownie. This so you know, I'm a real brownie. Now, to have one in my cup is a whole nother thing, right? Funny. And there's no mint about me. I thought vintage, if that we're talking about a mint, right? But anyway, so mint chocolate brownie. You know what? It's pretty tasty, but I'm gonna you chat with these people because I gotta go.
You want to heat it up?
I'm going to add some cream to it.
Oh, I haven't done that.
George.
It's good. You can do that.
I have to wait till I break my fast.
Oh, okay. I'll break it for you.
Did you say you're on day 2 of your fast?
Yep,
Andrea?
I'm at 48 hours right now.
Ooh, I did one yesterday, 45, but that's the one thing I love about this, as I said, even if sometimes you go and you have maybe some things just don't make you feel very good. Maybe you guys have noticed that. Like some places I used to eat before, like I'll eat it now and I just don't feel good after it.
Right.
So I love that we can just hit a 2-day fast and then you just feel amazing again.
Well, I did one a few weeks ago after the holidays, but it was definitely hard because of all the food noise after you kind of eat a few more sweets and kind of eat a little bit more than what you were used to because of the holidays and what's around. So this one's much easier, but you just got to ease in and listen to your body.
How long are you going to do your fast?
So for me, I switch it up every day just to kind of trick my body.
Right.
But I do Sunday into Monday, except for this week, a 24-hour. So Sunday night to Monday night, dinner to dinner, just to kind of calm down from the weekend because sometimes we go out to eat or have a drink. Sure. So I try to reset after the weekend.
That's kind of what I do too.
Yeah.
But I've been fasting basically my adult life. It just came natural. So
I tried when I was having health issues, but the food noise was so incredibly overwhelming and just caused stress with more cortisol that I wasn't able to do it.
Right.
So this tea has definitely helped allow that to happen now.
Hangry always wins.
It does.
Yes.
Especially when you're a mom of 3 boys and a husband. Now 3 dogs.
I think right now, this time of year, because it's been so cold, it's been harder for me because I'm usually very energetic and I come home at night after work and I'm doing something. Honest to God, all I've been doing is we'll eat dinner and I'll sit on the couch with a blanket in front of the fireplace.
Do you know why?
And I hate it.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because you took the Christmas decorations down.
Oh, God.
She took the Christmas.
Because it's been -20 here and you cannot get outside and go walk.
I mean, I know, that's the thing.
We have basically Wisconsin, Iowa, and Illinois here. So we kind of
got the Midwest covered.
Yeah, we really kind of do. And so, but the whole thing is that, see, I think Christmas decorations should stay up until,
all year long.
Well, yeah, but
in your house.
In my house. But really they are. In my house they are all on my little fireplace mantle here. They're just kind of I move them off to the side and they're there. You know, then when Christmas comes, I just have to move them out a little bit. So.
I did see, you can find, there's this one lady, I think it came across Pinterest, but they have like a closet door in their living room. Oh. So they wheel the tree in and wheel it out. That's nice. Genius.
Well, see, I think they're supposed to stay out until Super Bowl, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's how long. But I suppose, Nikki, you got all yours put away already.
No, we don't decorate ever. All year. Nothing. Nope.
Cool.
It's nice and easy.
That's where to save some money.
Yeah. And time. And time.
Because like right now, we've got there.
Oh, you got some roses for Valentine's Day.
Oh, actually, they are fake.
Oh, they look real.
I got them from Hobby Lobby, and they're like, they're like I don't know, paper plastic, and they look really real.
They look totally real.
Yeah, don't they?
They do.
Sweet.
They're pretty. Yeah, I forgot we were all from the cold states too. So we're all in the tundra right now. So I'm really.
That's why I got my extra large sweatshirt on to layer up.
So cold, guys. It just can't get any colder. Like, what's the difference? 0 or -40? It just takes your breath away.
Exactly. Well, I've gone from when I was insulated to being able to wear flip-flops.
That's true too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
And then I couldn't wear flip-flops these last few years, even though I was insulated, because it just chilled me. But now, like, I am bloody cold.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta like, there's no insulation. A little bit, but not as much. Like,
I've noticed that too. Yeah, I'm freezing. Like, I've always been cold in winter. I can't warm up ever, guys. I'm freezing constantly. Yeah. I got socks and slippers, and I'll put a hat on in the house. I can't get warm ever.
Well, I came home Tuesday after seeing patients. It's my half day. So like around 3:00, I put the big dog bed from Costco we got in front of the fireplace and just laid down. And I'm like, oh. And my husband comes home at 5 and he's like, are you sick? And I'm like, no. He's like, whenever you're sick, AKA when I get a fever, I go in, I let the fever burn and take care of itself. Like I just let it do its thing in 12 hours and I'm better and done. So he thought I was sick. And I'm like, no, I'm just bloody cold. Like,
right.
I'm comfy and I'm warm.
Absolutely. So. When I really dropped all that weight, I mean, I was like, when I lost all the insulation.
Yeah.
That thermal blanket that I had. You know. So I mean, and then you realize it when because once you see it, you can't unsee it, right? No, so now you go out and you'll even now, if you're outside and you go to a store or venue, whatever, you'll see people that look like we used to look like, gravity challenge wise, and they'll be in shorts and whatever. I mean, they got naked legs.
Just wait, it'll be happening this weekend because it's supposed to be 20 here in the mid.
Oh my
Midwest. Yeah. So they'll be popping out.
Well, I'm glad you guys brought that up though, because that has been a real thing for me this year too. And my husband's even been getting cold. So I think if anybody is ever curious about that, you know, or maybe if people have like always been like sweaters, even if they're not hot, but they sweat all the time, or they're just always warm, you will naturally cool down when you get rid of that inflammation. It's absolutely crazy. So I'm glad you guys brought that up because I thought something was wrong with me this winter.
Funny enough, we got married in February due to me being a sweater, like just sweat at the drop of a hat. And I'm like, I'm not spending all that money to sweat. So we got married in February.
I hear you, girl.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got a question that inquiring minds want to know. Yeah. This segment of our show is brought to you by Balance. Balance. Ooh. Are you getting enough fiber? Have you ever heard that you should have fiber? Well, you should consider getting your life in balance. Question.
I need to go take mine now that you say that because I've been running around.
So what is the first thing when you found this protocol that we call protocol of the field rate system? Yeah. What's the first thing that you noticed? The very first thing you noticed?
I had energy and mental clarity back.
Okay. And Nikki?
Hold on.
Bless you.
That was a ninja sneeze. That was where you just sniffing your arm. That didn't hear a thing.
No, I think I was choking on my chapstick suddenly. I was like, what in the world? I think for me, you guys, it was because I always had constant food noise, you know, so I'd always just want to be like snacking on something. For me, it was just realizing I was sipping on that tea all day and I didn't think about food. Like food wasn't really my life anymore. And that was huge for me.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You notice that at all? You never were that sort of snacker anyway. What about you?
Oh, yeah. If it's in front of me, I will. But anymore, even when I'm home, we don't keep a lot of snacks around the house. I can go all day. Like last Saturday, I'm busy around the house. I can go all day without eating. I was kind of like that before I started this, but this just makes it better. You know,
Is it harder for you when George cooks? Because that's for me. Like Steve loves to cook, so the smells and seeing George's cooking shows, I'm like, you got to be in the same boat, right?
Well, I always said, if I live with George, which obviously we are now. But he's still got a house, which I don't know why yet. But anyway, I think he's afraid I'm going to kick him out and then he has a place to go. No, yes, that I would say to people, oh my God, if I live with George, I'd be fat. But you know what? I get fuller faster.
And because of the fiber.
Yeah. Well, you're cooking the right foods too.
Well, yeah, but this past weekend, I made chicken and noodles, and of course, it was a big batch, so we're still eating on it. But that's got a lot of carbs.
Made chicken noodle soup too. Yeah,
yeah.
It was more of a casserole because the noodles soaked up the.
Yeah, they do.
The broth, but yeah. So that's the joy of balance, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah.
And one of the things is that I'm the oldest out of a family of 10 kids. So cooking is something I've always done. Mm-hmm. And quantity, lots, And we're Nikki, I don't know about you, but for me, recipes are suggestions. They're ideas. And see, if you're a baker, she's more of a baker, and that's precision science. That's too much discipline.
Until I was baking something one day, and he said, "Why don't you do this?" I said, "No, you
can't. You'll mess it up."
Yeah. So anyway, but we don't even eat as much.
No, we don't.
And that's why I even had to kind of stop some of the cooking shows. She said, "Stop cooking.
We're having too much food."
Yeah.
And I'm not making for an army. I'm just making kind of
just basic stuff.
It's going to take, that's why one show, all I did was sauces. Renee sauce and a holiday sauce.
Be able to freeze it for later.
Yeah, just so I had some, because.
Well, we do have a lot of leftovers in this house.
Yeah.
But that's fine. You get home from work and, I don't mind eating leftovers.
So Nikki, so the cravings kind of thing, that's what Jenny said, cravings went away and that kind of stuff. So the clarity, I think for me, it was the cravings went away, I guess, but I didn't even ever know I had cravings. And I mean by that is that I just ate. I always had something going down the gullet. I'd have something all the time. And there was always something drinking and noshing and then she would when we started on the protocol, and I'm it's about a year now that I ordered it the first time about a year ago this time. And she calls, "What'd you eat today? What have you eaten today?" And it was like 2 or whatever in the afternoon. I go, "Nothing." "Well, you better eat." I'm not hungry. Okay, I'll find something to eat. And so that was that was probably a noticeable thing. That and brain fog was gone. And my brain, when I had the before I had my blood run and that crazy number, 20-hour fast and 834 with an 18.1 A1C. Before that going on, I was getting worried about my brain fog. The one example, Andrea, and I think we talked about this, where one day I backed my car out and I was going to do a project, and I got one house away is the stop sign. So backed up, one house away, stop sign. Oh, I forgot my phone. So I got to turn around, and this is a T intersection. So I got to figure out.
Did your phone remind you, or your car remind you?
Yeah. So I got back in, drove in, unlocked the house. There it is on the butcher block in the kitchen, right there. Got my phone, went back in the car, backed up, got to the stop sign. Oh, I forgot my briefcase. Turn around, go back. Got my briefcase. Guess where it's at? On the butcher block. So back up, go up to the stop sign. Forgot my drink. Back up 5 times. And guess where everything was?
The butcher block.
On the butcher block.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was, and there's in my head, sometimes I'd be going along and we'd be chatting or whatever. And I knew there was a word I wanted to say, but I stopped because I didn't know what the word was. And then in my head, there was times I was going I was playing a game. I know there's an R in it, like, can I buy a vial? And so after I thought I had wasted enough time to be suspect, I would, oh, look, and I talk about something over there. I changed the subject, deflect, or go over to another thing. And that was, I was getting very concerned that I was going down the path that my mom is. My mom's 96 and lives in her own home. And she has Alzheimer's, dementia. And she knows us and that kind of, so we haven't gone that far down, but I was thinking that I was on that slope, on that guide path. And I even told her, what did I tell you about me going, if I got like that?
I would do that, you would leave.
Yeah. I was going to just leave her. I was going to get in the car and be gone. In my head, I'd just go up to the mountain somewhere and work at a bait shop and hide from the world, throw my phone out as I went across the Missouri River there and just detach.
The reason I started on it, and it's not to lose weight, because I had an identical twin sister, and she was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's when she was 54. She died when she was 61. And that was just like the biggest shock of my life. And it was horrible to watch. And so that's why I started on the protocol, because I want to help prevent that. I mean, I might not ever get it, but,
You're not going to get it.
No. Well, so far I haven't.
Well, you made it
80 years.
80 years. And I'm 74. I'm just a young buck.
Yeah,
so, what do I
cougar,
know?
I guess.
You're aging backwards.
I was going to ask how old you were, Cheryl. Okay, 80. That's really good. You look so good.
I turned 80 in November.
Wow.
You had a big party.
And for you, are you a year on protocol too then, Cheryl?
I think probably March or April.
Okay.
I think you went on before. You went on before Christmas last year, didn't you?
Mm-mm.
Well, you were on quite a while before I was.
Yeah, you started in March. I ordered June 22nd, I think, something like that, or January 22nd.
I was going to say, yeah.
January, and then then that's what it is. So here, a question I have is now, Nikki, I'll go with you first for 5 points. Because we got to see, because we're missing our world champions. I got to come up with a new champion, and
this first time on, I didn't know how it was working.
Yeah. So because Jaime and Claudia are 3-time defending.
I keep seeing your post about that. I'm like, what did they win in? What did they do?
Well, they almost got beat by Andrea and Jim last week.
What do they answer each other's questions?
Well,
they're in sync or what?
Various points. They give points to questions. So we're starting our point go around, and this round is brought to you by our newest decaffeinated tea. Decaffeinated. Now, actually, the original isn't caffeinated other than natural. And there's about enough caffeine that's like a good chocolate bar. And I don't know how big a chocolate bar they're talking about, but that's what they say, right?
People hear the word caffeine and they freak out.
And the decaf is whatever. So anyway, there's 2 different flavors, and one's a little sweeter and smoother.
I think the decaf is a little bit sweeter.
Yeah.
Is it? I haven't tried the decaf.
Yeah, it's smoother. It's good. It's smoother if we're talking in a palate.
Well, I know too, people like to have it later in the evening for like the food craving noise. But the caffeine like keeps their brain moving because of the ketones, so they can't shut their brain off at night. So I think the decaf helps that.
Yeah.
All right. So for 5 points, brought to you by the decaf tea, Nikki, who was more skeptical, you or your husband? And what's his name again?
My husband, Blake.
Blake. I knew there's a B. See, I buy vowels and consonants. I knew there was a B in there.
You did great, George.
So
yeah,
Blake,
definitely my husband. Yeah, he took him 7 months to start after I started.
Wow.
Yep.
and
But
how
now, did you guys see his results? His 7-week
He's looking
results?
good.
Yeah. And my son too. So my son and my husband were 7 months after my mom and I. So the boys were definitely more skeptical. But then they just saw our results, and kind of hit their rock bottom for different reasons for their health and said, well, why not? Can we start? I said, absolutely. I was so excited that they would ask.
All right. And now, Andrea, same question.
My husband, he doesn't like gimmicky, all that. I mean, I've been a chiropractor for 25 years this year. I graduated. Man, time flies. But he just doesn't like gimmicky, like diets, and he became diabetic. He was diabetic. He found out he was diabetic. He'll be 3 years ago at the end of February. So for this, that's why I looked into it and I started taking it for him. And then I guess by the end of May, so that was probably a good 7 weeks in for me. 8, actually it was 9 weeks. If you count March, that was kind of a tiptoe into the protocol. He's like, okay, I'll try it. I'm like, that's fine. You don't have to fast. Like that was his biggest skeptic, like fasting because of the food noise. He's like, I can't fast. I get up and I eat his little egg cup and whatnot to help his blood sugar. But he started it and he's like, he talks to people about it. He's like, it's the simplest, stupid thing I've done, but it's easy to do and I'm going to continue to do it. So
Nikki, Blake started because he saw your success, or he started because why?
He started because I said, I'm going to whoop your butt if you don't. No. No.
I bet you did.
Yeah, no. Guys, were you guys all in Vegas in December? Yeah, I know, Andrea, you were.
Yep.
George, I think you were at the Method, so I was at a different place than you, but you were there. Yes. Oh, yeah, because I took a video of you. Duh. Yeah, you were there. So he was there with me on that trip. And my husband's always struggled with like IBS symptoms for the last 15 years. I mean, he works around pesticides, sugary diet. Like, so we didn't realize like all the good bacteria in his gut was pretty much gone. And so he was having a lot of troubles with his digestion. And so we drove 50 hours to Vegas and back. And he had a really rough time with his stomach. And he heard from some people, he went to skill school with me, and heard from some people with their testimony. So it was like perfect timing. And so when we got back, Dr. Kenny helped him kind of do a reset with a 5-day fast to kill off all that bad bacteria. He said he almost died after a 5-day fast. And he's been doing so good ever since. So it was really just perfect timing. Nothing's a coincidence.
Okay.
Am I staticky? Right. I'm sorry.
Perfect. All right, great. No, that's good. I think we'll give 5 points to Nikki this round.
Okay.
5 points to Nikki. Nikki's in the lead with 5 points. Okay. Now, for 15 points.
Ooh.
For 15 points. How often do you have breakfast? We'll start with Andrina.
How often?
Yes.
I think the last time I had breakfast was on the cruise because we wanted to try it. So we just shifted our eating window. So, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Nikki, how often do you have breakfast?
Never. But I wasn't a big breakfast person before. So that really hasn't changed for me.
Right.
Oh, yeah. No, I would grab my yogurt. I would throw stuff in my bag for at work so I could eat every 2 hours because that's what I was told to do. Eat every 2 hours, keep that metabolism going. Yeah, I ballooned up like a big old bowling ball.
Okay. So if your next question is this is let's talk about getting a strong hold on our life. All right? On a strong hold on our life. How much do you work out?
I took the first part of this protocol to rest, not increase my cortisol, to stress myself out. I chose to just walk after I ate, and then did a few light weights just to start toning my arms. But it was like 2 sets of like 8, like nothing major, just very calm, relaxing, and enjoyable, which I think helped me to calm all the hormones that were all wackadoo, in order for me to lose the 50 pounds. So now that I've done that, I'm starting this year with adding more weights in, and gonna add more of a routine in now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Nikki, do you work out or exercise?
No, I do not. As extravagant as I get is some countertop push-ups every now and then. That's about it. But no, because I can't do a real push-up on the floor. So nope. I don't work out. I probably should, but I'm very busy. I don't sit still at all. So I'm active, but I don't actively work out.
Still get movement, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll give Andrina the points on that one.
Funny. Well, here, how about this? How about you, George? And so was like workout facilities a big thing when you were growing up?
No. I coached swimming.
Yeah.
Okay. And
activities, not like gyms.
I coached swimming. I coached swimming. I recruited swimmers.
But did you have them go to gyms, or
I was at
they did their workout in the pool, right?
I know. Actually, my actual physical activity up until we had this moronic episode that we went through for 4 years, which is a whole nother animal. I'm a racquetball player.
Yeah.
For decades, I'm a racquetball player, and highly competitive racquetball player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the kind of racquetball player that I don't believe the ball's supposed to bounce twice, so I will dive to get it. And in fact, when E-Force rackets first came out, Buell teardrop rackets, beautiful. I kept sending them back because they were defective, because they were always getting flat. They were starting to look like a comma. And after the 4th exchange, they go, "You're a diver, aren't you?" I go, "Yeah, this is your last one," because I held it the same way, and I just kept flattening them, And so I would go through I would burn 2 pairs of Kevlar knee pads and elbow pads out a year. I'd melt them to holes, and a glove would last maybe two days. But if you won because you were better than me, I'm excited for you.
Hey.
I mean, you hit a great shot. Nice shot, good shot. I'm complimenting you. People always thought, like, "Are you screwed?" They thought I was, like, "No, I'm telling you, that was a good shot. You thought it was a good shot. I thought it was a good shot. It was a good shot." So I screwed up people that way. But yeah,
I haven't played.
I haven't played since we had the big crazy pin out, and everybody closed the gyms and all of that.
Well, that's now, but I'm saying back in the day, like
back
for me,
in the day, not weights. Nope.
Yeah, like it wasn't a thing. It was like
No.
running or outside walking or playing a sport.
No, it was.
Fun.
I mean, I swam, and I was a competitive swimmer. I won distance races. I swam across Wahi Dam. That was at Wahi days. That was at that time, which is at Pier, which in South Dakota. And at that time was the largest earthen dam in the world before they built Aswan Dam, and that's the actual name of the dam. I'm not being a 14-year-old little guy. It's Aswan Dam, but the Wahi Dam at Pier, they had the dam days. They had a dam parade and a dam swim. I did the dam queen. But so that kind of a thing. And then for a decade, I loved doing warrior dashes, which, they're mud runs, but they're not runs. That's why I did them, because it's called a dash. And you go from obstacle to obstacle to obstacle. Running wasn't required. And she did one. She did a warrior dash and a Rubicon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she kicked my ass in the Rubicon on the balance beam thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
she probably glided right over it.
She's a mountain goat. I look like John Candy in Stripes. Yeah, you know, the log. So that's how that one. But talk about physical activity. That's why the Spartan run, that was a cakewalk. That was easy. That kind of stuff is easy to do for me. And so golf, but no, you know, I'm blessed with the ability to have the strength and stamina to be able to do things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I probably will. We're actually talking about I'd go a couple days a week, maybe, because I actually brought my goggles from the home.
There you go.
But get in the pool a couple times and just get that way a little shaping. But the idea of me lifting weights or no. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've bought every gym system, CD, DVD, do this, do that, and I've got a library in case somebody wants them.
Oh yeah, good old what was it, Jane Fonda and Richard Simmons?
You ready, Jane Fonda, Richard Simmons, you know.
I think it was Denise Austin with
Jack LaLanne before that, and Austin, right? Austin. And then there's the beach body and all the other kinds of different
things. More like The Biggest Loser and Jillian Michaels, like, because that was on TV, right?
Yeah. So like, no, and Nikki, did you ever try any of that kind of stuff at all, or no?
Guys, I remember seeing Richard Simmons in those bright colored clothes, but I think I was like 3.
Short shorts. I think I was like, how old are you?
Me, I'm 39.
Yeah, so you're 10 years younger. So I was probably high school for me. That's funny. That's what I tell my husband because he's 10 years older. So I always joke that I was in kindergarten when he was graduating high school.
Right.
Good lady.
Well, my late husband, he loved to lift weights. He competed in weightlifting and stuff like that. And we had a whole workout thing in the basement. And I used it for a while, but I think I was using too heavy a weight, so I kind of racked up my back.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of quit that. At one time, I was doing 200 crunches a day, but that's in the past. I love to walk. And
that's what you need to do then.
And I push the lawnmower. Love being out my yard. So that's basically.
I'm not allowed to do yard work.
Okay. I think that's
she wants
a lot
it to
of
look
it.
nice. She wants it to look nice, George.
Yeah.
I can
get stressed out.
You know what? Whatever. All right. So here's Andrea's in the lead with 15. Nikki has 5. All right, let's see. This round is brought to you by the Feel Great system. 1 system, 2 products, and unlimited benefits. The question is, when you eat out, what's your plan? What's your go-to food when you eat out? And we'll start with we'll give this will be for 15 points, and we'll give who wants to go first.
You can go, Andrea.
Oh, well, I always make sure I have my handy dandy fiber with me first. So I take that. And then if I order a drink, it sits there until I can eat a salad. And then I usually go if we're out and about, it's usually something pretty good that I can't cook, like a steak or artichoke dip. But yeah, those are usually my 2 go-tos.
Okay, Nikki.
Yeah, same. We always have our fiber because we eat out a lot. So, and then always water. You guys know it's cold. So in the summertime, we always keep those small bottles in the trunk because they don't freeze, but now water freezes in the trunk. So we just always make sure we have our waters, our fibers. And then, we tend to do Mexican a lot just because we don't feel like crap for some reason after Mexican. I don't know why, but, And the same thing with the steak and stuff. Sometimes it's just like we've just kind of learned to go for the broccoli, the steak, maybe a baked potato. But we'll still eat stuff every now and then. We still live life, but we just don't feel good sometimes when we eat a lot of those different things. But we still do if we want it. So
well, here's this. So we were just in Vegas last week for my husband with the convention. Yep. We got to go out to these nice restaurants. And of course, the nice restaurants bring what? Nice things of bread, and you can smell it. So it would come around and I would take it, but it would sit on my plate. Like everybody else was eating it, but it was just still sitting there until the food order, because that's like ingrained in me now. Like, so I would have my salad, steak and veggies, and then I would eat the bread at the end. So I got to still enjoy it, but yeah, it wasn't the first thing. So are you like with Mexican? Like, is it hard for you with the chips and salsa that they want to bring out, or
I go in spurts. So for a while, I just didn't have chips at all because I was trying to really stay away. Like seed oils really mess with both me and my husband a lot, but we didn't know that before because we just always felt like crap. But now we actually notice when we feel like crap. So we really notice it's that. So sometimes I just didn't have it at all. Then I would have it sometimes with my meal. Like I don't get the tortillas. I just use like my chips. And then now I'm kind of back to the chips like in the beginning, but always with my fiber first. So it really just kind of depends on the season of life.
I guess that's the joys of being metabolically flexible with this too. So you can do that.
All right.
Yeah. And dessert. Dessert always, guys. I never miss a day of dessert. I eat dessert every day, and I eat it at the end of every meal. You just said food order. And my blood glucose, you guys, never really goes over 110, even with dessert after an hour or two. It stays pretty low, and it's the food order and the fiber. And
yeah, I make sure I have my fiber with it.
So. Yeah, but neither one of you have been type 2 diabetic either.
No.
See, yeah.
Doesn't mean that I wasn't heading that way, because
right.
Just my numbers, my glucose numbers weren't hitting that yet.
Okay. Yeah.
And, I mean, my husband was smaller than I was at the time 3 years ago, and when we were wondering why he broke out in 3 different rashes one day, our nurse practitioner friend started with labs, and she called me that night, and she's like, his glucose is at 300. And I'm like, what? Like, yeah, dumbfounded. So never know.
How about you guys, Cheryl and George?
Well, George, you know his glucose number.
Mine's fine.
George is maple syrup.
Yeah, I've never had a problem. I eat basically, I mean, moderation. I eat like Mexican is one of my favorites too. And, but, you know, and we don't go out to eat that much anymore. For one thing, it's so cotton picking expensive. And I don't know, we just prefer to eat here at home.
I can cook anything we want to eat out. That, you know, my favorite food, my favorite protein is lamb. I love lamb chops. We love lamb. In fact, when we're making some chili, and I'll be ground lamb and ground a chorizo, but not those tubes, real chorizo, and some pork, and so I load up on and then mushrooms go in there.
Oh yeah,
mushrooms go in there, and peppers.
Mushrooms go good with steak too.
Yeah, and so anyway, but I like.
Now you're making me hungry, and I'm like that.
I love scallops. We love scallops. I love scallops. I love scallops. I love the coquille Saint Jacques, and you know, to buy that on the restaurant is just stupidly insane. So I can make it better than anybody. And coquille Saint Jacques, that's just and
I did get oysters last week. I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, oysters are good. Oysters Rockefeller or oysters Rockefeller or
that is
I think so. Yeah.
No,
they were baked.
Ordered them, so
they were baked with panko and so cheese on it.
These were actually more ice cold than I'm used to.
Oh, you were on the half. Oysters on the half shell. Yeah.
Yeah, very ice cold. I like that better. They weren't as slimy.
Yeah, but if we go out, I tell you, our favorite place to eat is if we get to Peoria. There's a wood fire place wood fire pizza, and they have some dry rub wings.
Oh.
Oh Lord, they are.
Yeah, they're good.
They are, and it's wood fired, and then their crust, it's handmade, small little kind of rustic, and it's really that. Actually, Dr. Kenny loves that place too. Actually,
there was so I went to Bradley for a year and a half, right?
Yeah.
So across the street from our dorm rooms is this a little Italian place, and I can't remember the name, but I would always, because you get a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
With pasta.
Yeah.
Like I mean, that's how you gain your 20 pounds as a freshman, but like it was always the go-to because it was so good.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I was probably insulin resistant back then when you branch out and get to go eat out all the time and eat at the cafeteria, which what Dr. Lustig says is the most unhealthiest fast food place that we have is our food system in the schools. So
oh yeah.
So so pizza, do you guys like pizza or not pizza?
I'm okay. Like I used to. Like I don't eat
right?
half the pizza, and so my husband would eat the other half. But we don't eat as much pizza right now. It's just
Yeah.
If we do, it's like thin crust usually. If we get it now,
and we get Casey's.
Yeah.
Oh, my husband just had that. Yeah.
Thin crust, right? And
light
sauce, and then we do sausage
and
pepperoni
and mushrooms
and maybe some black olives, and cut into squares.
Yeah. Did you guys say Casey's?
Yeah.
Yes, that's our favorite too. And my husband found out we could get thin crust from there, so that's where we would get it too. Otherwise, we don't really care for pizza, but Casey's thin crust and squares.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Beef and mushroom. Yes.
Yeah. Tasty.
It depends on what Casey's you go to, though. We have 3.
You get 3, huh?
And yeah, the one down here from me, not too far, is the best.
It's funny to hear people say Casey's because sometimes, people are like, we don't have those where we live, but you guys all know what Casey's is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Okay.
So we made fun of when we would go to Iowa for our middle son at baseball down in Centerville. Like we go through all the little small towns, and there's this one town that has 2 Casey's in the town, one on either side of it. And I'm like, you're a good town when you got 2 Casey's.
Yes. I feel like Quick Trip's overtaking though. Like Casey's here, that you can find a good one every now and then, but I do feel like Quick Trip's really taking over now.
Oh.
Compared to Casey's.
Quick Star.
Sorry, Quick Star.
Yeah, Quick Star. They're really something else.
We don't have any of those.
I know they're to the Quad Cities and stuff. I like them, but yeah, they're good. And then what about so what if you were going to go this summer? What is your favorite summer food?
Whoever will cook for me. I don't know how to cook, so.
That's funny. Good question. Probably fit. Like I like things lighter in the summer, so probably more fish.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
We grill out a lot in the summer, so chicken or lamb chops or burgers even.
Lamb. Yeah. I like lamb.
Yeah. Huh.
And shrimp. I do raw.
Oh, yeah, shrimp.
Do wild caught shrimp, and I've got that mastered any way of 500 different ways. But wild caught. Now, are you a seafood person, Nikki, at all, or no?
I don't do pork or seafood.
Okay. So you are beef and wings.
Beef and huevos and cheese. Uno, dos huevos.
There you go.
No dos tequila.
Talking. There you go. There we go. All right. So anyway, here's a question: If you were going to talk to your younger self, now it's not fair because Nikki, if I said 20 years ago, you would only be 12. So, but if you were going to talk to your younger self, whenever that would be, about where you got to before you found the field grade, what would you tell that younger you?
You go, Andrea.
Oh, put the oxygen mask on yourself. With 3 kids, and I feel like that was, I guess, 20 years now, from 30 to 50 here. Kind of was a blur. Grab and go. Not taking care of myself like I should, because I'm just used to taking care of everybody else. That, yeah. I would have probably enjoyed those 20 years much, much more if I had put the oxygen mask on myself and just slowed down just a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing how the airlines has it right. You know,
they do, right?
Put it on you first, and then decide who you want to save. Right, Nikki. What about you? What would you tell that person?
Guys, I've never really been able to like cook, so I kind of just think back to like, I guess I've just ate crap my whole life. And there was times I'd be like littler, and there was times I'd be more. I always say I was like a Cheeto, you know, when we get puffy, like a Cheeto. But just what you just said, Andrea, I was like always taking care of. I think that's a good point, because we all say love thy neighbor as thyself, but who really loves themselves? Are we loving ourselves first so that we know how to take care of others? I mean, I think that's such a good message, that even just like the last 5 to 8 years, I'm like, it's not selfish to love yourself. We're supposed to love others as we love ourselves. So if we're not even taking care of our own temples, if we think it's selfish to put us first, I think we have that backwards in our minds, because we can be so much better for others. Mm-hmm. I know for me, I feel so much better. I just say 40 because I'll be 40 next month, guys. So I feel so much better at 40 than I did in my teens, in my 20s, and even in my 30s. I feel stronger, more clear-minded, in control of, processed foods. So yeah, put that mask on first, because how many people in their homes are actually putting themselves first? Not very many. Mm-hmm. Moms, dads, kids, not very many.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Thanks. It's like go. What can I grab and go? How can I simplify life quicker so I can keep doing all the millions of things that I want to do? Yeah. Yep.
So now here's the next, Nikki. This will be your question to start. All right, because it's like she's playing, the Price is Right, and she always goes second to get the next dollar.
I do. I'm like, what's she gonna say first?
Exactly. So, so now this.
Okay.
What will you tell yourself in the future back to where you are now? What will you be telling yourself if you were over here 10, 20 years from now? What would you say to your present self?
I'm glad I got started and didn't stop, Good job getting started. Good job saying yes for you, and just be the light, because I truly believe, guys, like, how many people need help? A lot of people, but we need it ourselves too. So I just believe if we just go and we do the thing and we're feeling great, we're looking great, we could zip our mouths shut. We wouldn't have to say a thing. People would just ask. Right? And so I just think it's so impactful for us, yes, to take care of ourselves, but we have to say yes if we truly think we can help other people too, because how many times are you going to ask an accountant who keeps claiming bankruptcy for tax advice? Not very often. How many times are you going to ask a medical professor who won't even show you their own lab work, how to fix your own lab work, right? It's like hypocritical. We have to make sure we're not walking in hypocrisy, that we're walking the walk, and we don't even got to talk the talk. I think that's the thing. Good job saying yes.
All right. Andrea, what will you tell the 20 years from now, 10 years from now?
20, I'm going to 50. I'm only at the halfway mark. Congrats. You're not in a wheelchair. You're active, being active with your grandkids and enjoying life where it's supposed to be, and not miserable in a hospital bed or.
Super. Yeah. Well, guys,
that's good.
Cheryl, thank you for coming on, being here, as always, beautiful in your sweater. And
is she like the new Vanna?
Yeah.
No.
But I want to tell you, thanks for coming on. I'm going to have to say it's a tie.
That works.
We both.
I I've got points here. You guys got to understand.
I'm not a sore loser. I'm not a sore loser. I'll be a loser.
When I'm on a call, I'm taking notes, and I've got notes here. And you guys, this was incredible. It's wonderful. I will get you both a copy of tonight's tape so you can use it if you wish to snip things out and take that. I'll give you a copy of this recording so you'll have it. And I appreciate you coming on board and sharing.
Yeah, I'm glad I finally could get on. I felt bad last week.
I know. I'm so excited. And you both are doing so great. I'm so proud of you. I know your spouses are just going gaga goo goo. And you are with them as well. And if you know Nikki, then get a hold of Nikki and get yourself some protocol. Get strong. Be strong like her. Be smart. Get balanced. And if you know the big, wonderful Doc, who is now wearing a shirt that would hold all of us,
it's my comfy shirt.
Get a hold of her and change your life. Get it in style. Get it going. And feel
with
great.
George. You can go beat him on the racquetball court.
There you go. And if you know me or if you know Cheryl, sorry. No, get on the team, join our mission.
He's going to kick you out.
Join our mission. We are on a mission. Literally, health is wealth. Join our team. Say yes. You will only feel better. You will only feel better.
You know, the amazing part I feel with this is like there's so many different people dealing with so many different things. And as like a chiropractor and people come in and ask you about different symptoms or like what different supplement to take, like this just takes care of it all. Because that one hormone of insulin is the whole problem. So we don't have to do a little bit of supplements here, a little bit of supplements there. Like this truly allows your body to do what it needs to do. Yep. Which God designed it to do.
Absolutely. And you guys, I put a chart of symptoms and it was almost 70 and I had over 50 of them. Mm-hmm. Now, Nikki, the one I did have irregular menstrual cycles. I didn't suffer from PCOS.
You might be a millionaire if you were.
Yeah, you go. But so some of those I didn't have, but a lot of them I did have, and I never realized, and no one ever said anything related to anything that would fix anything. So I want to thank you for coming on board. I hope I'll see you guys again on another go round.
I want to join your Testosterone Tuesday, though.
Testosterone Tuesday, or you can join us on the Feel Great Squares on Thursdays, and on Sundays we have Alzheimer's, where we go into brain fog. We talk about Cheryl talks about her sister. We talk about brain fog. We have Sam Whitley, who literally, if you've not heard Sam's story, Sam was in California and literally got out of his truck and went on his knees to pray because he didn't know where he was, didn't know how to handle an app that he used for his work. Literally got out and prayed. We talk about caregiving. My mom, Cheryl's sister, Jennifer, who's on. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer's caring for both of her parents live, and Andrina with her grandmother and an aunt and others. And so feel free to join us on those and others, because the format is to talk about really how stuff is. We share real stories and apply them to everyday life. We don't get into the geekiness of the science because we don't need to. We don't get into the geekiness of the ingredients because we don't need to. We get in and say, how is it real? How is it really? How is it like we're having a conversation, which is, and amongst friends. I mean, golly, gee, wow. You know, we've all met each other, and we actually like each other. And
because we're not hangry.
I know, because we're not hangry. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming on board. Have a great night. Stay warm. Warm up. Nikki,
Thanks for
warm
having
up.
us, George.
Bye.
You bet.
Thanks
Stay
for
warm, guys.
All right, bye now.
So